Hello, my name's Chris, this is Blue Kraken Gaming, and welcome back to Subnautica Below Zero, where if you are enjoying the series, I would ask that you please consider leaving a like, a comment, or a subscription. Any of them will help the channel grow, and they help get this series out in front of other people, and they let me know that you're enjoying it and want to see it keep coming. A little bit of news on that front around that, to be fair to you guys. Most of you are probably aware that I'm running two main series on my channel at the moment. I've got Satisfactory and this one, Below Zero, and there's no two ways around it. Satisfactory is doing better, it appears to be more popular, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be swapping Satisfactory and Subnautica. So Subnautica will move to the Wednesday slot and Satisfactory will take the Monday and the Friday spot. So apologies if you're preferring this one over Satisfactory, but that's I've got to follow what people are watching, so that's kind of where we're going to be going with it. Now my main plan for today, thinking around those lines, hang on, I've just noticed I'm getting a bit of tearing, so I'm just going to turn the VSync on my screen. Shouldn't make any difference to you, but it makes a difference to me. Right, so yes, the plan for today is I've got the laser cutter, he says. No, I thought we made the laser cutter. If not, we will make the laser cutter. Yeah, laser cutter, there we go. Now we've got the laser cutter, I'm going to go back to the Mercury and have an explore around there, but I also want to try and get the Prawn Suit, which I'm pretty sure I can get some of the scans for around the Mercury, so we're going to go and do that. Still loving this dock. Just works so well. Right, okay. Because you guys have had two base building episodes back to back, and I don't want to give you a third one. I want to give you a bit of variety. So yeah, like I said, we're going to go and have a look at the Mercury, which I'm sure is over here. We found the engine bits before. We found the back of it, certainly. So we're just going to go and track that down. Which is over here. So yeah, I've had some fairly positive feedback about where I've put the base, which I'm quite pleased with. I thought it would look quite nice here. Hope you guys are agreeing with that. But I've still not had any names for any of our vehicles or crafts yet, so I'm still waiting on those. Please get those names in to me. Here we go, here's the back of the Mercury. So yeah, I'm going to definitely want you guys to tell me what we should be calling the sea truck, and when we get to it we will probably, well, there's no probably about it, we will need a name for the Prawn Suit, and we also need a name, we also need a name for our main base. So those are the three bits up for grabs. I'd like to see some names start to appear in the comments, but let's have a poke around here now, because we've now got our laser cutter, we've got our nice big air tank. Let's go have a look. Now, as I mentioned before, I think in the last episode, the save file got corrupt, so everything that was picked up before wasn't, so this is going to be completely fresh. I can pick everything up, but behind this yellow door is one of the bits we need for Marguerite, because if you remember, she asked us to get Altera off her back, and we need this. There we go, parallel processing fragment, one of 3. Ooh, wiring kit, nice. Right, what we got up here? And supply crate, food and water, that's good. We will grab some oxygen. What have we got? A battery, why not? There's a second fragment to scan. Copper wire, I'll grab that because I'm always short on copper, so I may as well get some pre-refined stuff. Power cell. Use that for building the Prawn Suit because we're going to need one for that. Okay, and then just get the O2. We'll cut to this because this is a shortcut back out. Because then we've just got, like I say, all of the ways in and out. We can just cut our way around. I so wish there's a... I might look into a mod for a faster laser cutter, because although, should I? Because I don't mind if it uses like the same amount of battery in that space of time, but do you think it would be a bit of a cheat, because it would then mean that I'm not having to balance my O2 quite as much? Ooh, reactor rod. That'll be handy if we get around to building a nuclear station. Not worried about the metal salvage, that's just titanium. Right, that brings us out here. Titanium ingot, that's fine. That's a way out. This brings us back around to where we were. Laser cutter fragment, not worried about that. I've got that sorted now. What's in here? More food and water, which is fine because I was actually beginning to run out of food, so I don't mind picking up some of those nutrient blocks. That's that way out, so I'm not worried about that. I think we want to go down one level and cut through this door just to make sure where it goes. Wrong tool. Oh, a giant O2 tank. That makes this so much nicer. Like, I've still got like 2 minutes of air left. Oh, we're burning through the battery on that laser cutter. That is going. Right, okay, and that brings us back here, where we've already done. Okay, so I think that's this part of the Mercury all done and dusted. There's nothing up here, is there? No, okay. Which is fine, because I think this is one of the smaller parts of it. So let's head back to our sea truck. Okay. And we will take some of that water and some of that food. Excellent. Right, okay. Let's just dump some of this stuff in here. So we've got the food and the water. We will keep one of each of those on us, just in case. Then we've got storage. We can just dump all of this in here, so that we are good to go when we check the other part. Because, I say the other part, giving a bit away here. If I back out, you'll notice this isn't actually the front. It's been torn off. So we need to go, I'm going to say this way. I can't remember exactly where the front is, but you know, if we've got the back of it, you'd think the front would be forward. But yeah, like I say, I can't remember exactly where it is. Okay, we've got a squid shark there. Hey, buddy. The worst they're going to do while I'm in here is just kill the battery. Because that's what they do. If they touch you, they will drain temporarily. There we go, there's the front.
Detecting bow of an astronautical Soltrons Gov vessel nearby. Vessel name, Mercury II. Inoperative.
Cool. So here is the front. And this is where we want to explore part 2. So, part of the reason I want to do this is because right here we've got our Prawn Suit fragments, and I really want to get the Prawn Suit going because we're going to need that just to be able to get huge amounts of resources. Oh, those are food items, that's not bad. Pick those up because we can plant them hopefully. Okay. Not worried about the lily pad root. Prawn Suit drill arm I definitely want. Because yeah, we're going to want the Prawn Suit and its drill arm to start getting some large amounts of resources. Okay, it's 2 of 4 for the Prawn Suit. Cannot remember whether I can get all 4 pieces of it here. That is the one bit I can't recall. Okay, let's cut this open. What we got? Another nuclear reactor rod. There's another drill arm fragment. If we don't get all of the Prawn Suit here, I do know where else we can go for it. It's just, you know, it'd have been nice to have got it all in one place. But here we go. Another reactor rod. Okay, so we're sorted if we build a nuclear reactor. And now let's go a bit further in. Now I will freely admit this part of the ship I'm not as familiar with. It is bigger and it is a bit more of a maze. So there might be a bit more ambling around here. But there's some really, really good pieces of tech that we need out of it. Okay, in. Let's grab an oxygen plant. And that's a big one, the alien containment field. So then we can start, you know, growing eggs. I've still not had an answer as well as to what the best fish to put in.
My instincts are never wrong. Stefanos has always been overly cautious. He hates taking risks, which I suppose is understandable when you're in the back end of the galaxy. But no risk, no reward. Elliot finds evidence of alien architecture on a completely uncharted planet, and he expects me to ignore that? Orion's belt, I would be an absolute fool. We've done some scans, and while there aren't a lot of mineral resources on this planet, there is decent biodiversity. Teams go out in the morning. There should be a significant specimen and sample haul for biopatenting, which will be split among the crew as part of the Discovery Clause. Let's see Stefanos and everyone else complain when they have a few more Sol Transgov credits in their uniform pockets. They'll learn to trust my instincts at some point.
Just grabbing these PDAs and playing them. But yes, I want to know what the best fish in the bioreactor is. I've not had an answer on that yet.
I'm alive. Stefanos saved me. The Mercury attempted an emergency takeoff and everything seemed fine. I was helping the bridge crew with the emergency takeoff since the crew was short-handed because of everything. I heard the sound of metal tearing and for a split second, everything was tinged bright green and unbearably hot. Then I saw daylight and I was looking down at the ocean and ice. The strongest wind I've ever felt roared in my ears, ripping through the ship. People went flying out the side of the Mercury, so much screaming and chaos. I was lucky. I had just clipped into my sea tinker. Stefanos came out of nowhere, like a malaika, an angel. I felt his rough, calloused hand grasp mine with the gentlest of urgency. It felt like time slowed. He said, "I gotcha. Just follow me, Ella." I don't know how, but he used an emergency tether to drag me to the nuclear reactor core, the strongest bulkhead in the ship. We hit the water and everything went black. He's sleeping. I think he might have hit his head. I'm exhausted. The adrenaline has long since worn off and my body aches. I think I might have fractured the rib. I'm gonna shut my eyes for a bit. When I wake up, I'll figure this out. I'll save us.
Okay, so yeah, like I say, I'm just letting those play through. So yeah, we're getting a bit of information about what happened to this ship. I mean, you can get the flash of green. Anyone that watched the first or has played the first one probably can guess where that came from. What have we got? Chinese potatoes. Oh, inventory full. Oh, we want that. The exterior grow bed. So I mean, there's just tech everywhere that we want for this.
Oh man, oh man, oh man. This is every xenolinguist's dream. I mean, I was helping with the planetary scans, and there are possible unknown structures on the surface. This could set my career up for life. The images are a little degraded coming through the atmosphere, but it looks like intentional and complex architecture, which means civilization, and civilization means language. Oh, man. And now, most of the crew wants to get home. I understand that, but this could be a defining discovery. I'm definitely going to put a bug in Diana's ear about going to the surface so I can take a team to explore.
Now I just need to build the test override module, and I can disable that satellite tower.
Okay, yeah, because I got my 3... Ooh, the reactors. Okay. Oh, wow, they're huge. Let's just eat a couple of them. Grab all these reactor rods. Did I just grab a depleted one? Oh yeah, I got 3 depleted ones, so we don't want them. Because there's nothing you can do with depleted ones other than stick them in the nuclear waste area. So we're not worried about them. I do not have the mod installed that lets me recycle them and sort of put more fuel in there. Right, okay. What do we have up here? Nothing. Okay. That's fine. Where is the bridge? That's the bit I can't remember how to get to. What's over here? Ah, this looks promising. Yes, here we are at the bridge.
Orion's felt this all went sideways. How could I have known that so much would go wrong? I failed my crew. No, I don't fail. I didn't get into this position by being a failure. It's this desolate land. Frigid. Cursed. Between these tunneling creatures and the strange sickness that a few of the crew are showing symptoms of, we have to leave at first light tomorrow. We are prepping for a rapid takeoff. We can't take chances with the vibrations drawing the tunnelers, so we're skipping the systems check. Risky, but I have faith in myself and the crew of the Mercury. Landing this thing was practically a miracle, though. But we have to get out of here. Maybe the weapon is to keep people away, but if we leave, it'll let us go. I have to leave the quarantined crew in the cave behind. We will be back for them, but we can't risk an unknown infection spreading through the Mercury. We're packing survival kits for them, but there's only enough surplus for about 2 weeks. I'm telling them that we will come back. But I don't think I can land here safely twice. I hate this. But I have to leave them behind. I can't risk the entirety of the Mercury.
Okay, so there you go. Captain making difficult decisions there about what to do with the Mercury, which I don't envy her with that. Alright, I'm just still continuing to poke around. I think we've nearly cleared everything. There's just a couple of bits I'm pretty sure are still in here somewhere. Ah, don't get stuck. I think one of them is in one of these cubby holes along here somewhere. Ah, there we go.
We need to get off this planet. I mean, the morning started out so well. I took a team of 6 out to find the structures from the planetary scans, and we were all in high spirits. I mean, who wouldn't be? These structures would be clues to another sentient race. It was highly unlikely that another colony would be out this far. We were gonna be in the frickin' history books. Everything was going okay. We were a few miles from the ship when our radios picked up an actual signal. It sounded like an SOS. We got overly excited naturally and decided to enter the water to follow it. That decision cost 3 lives. I mean, half my team. They got ripped to shreds by something. They died screaming, alone in the cold, dark waters. I'm not going back in that godforsaken ocean again. I refuse. And some of the animals on this planet, they look sick too. Weird pustules on the skin, oddly sluggish. I think we should leave. But Diana said we should stay. She thinks the biopatent payoffs will be worth it, but those families will never see their loved ones again. They don't care about no payoffs. We can't return the bodies. I don't care about...
I have been able to sense the location of an important artifact. I will share its coordinates so you can look into it.
Got it.
That was unexpected.
Signal
Cutting them off.
location uploaded to PDA.
Right, okay. Running out of room to store everything here. Okay, right, so I think that's the Mercury II done for both bits. I'm pretty sure I got everything in there. If you guys know of something else that I missed, do let me know. Did I get the drill arm? That is the big question. 'Cause I'm pretty sure that's the only place to get it. Yes, got the Prawn Suit drill arm. That's fine. That's all I'm really worried about from that. Alright, let's head back home because we have that nuclear plant, or that nuclear reactor, and we've got 4 reactor rods to stick in it. So I'm going to want to do that to give us a nice big boost where it comes to power. I know we've currently got the bioreactor going with a few little bits in there. And again, like I mentioned, what is the best thing to put in that in this game? Because, yeah, there was a whole discussion last time around, you know, I think it was Reginald's or Oculi, but yeah, I want to know for this one, what's best? So, yeah. And then, other than that, yeah, we'll get the nuclear reactor built. I don't know we're going to have time to go to where the remaining, or where I know there are more Prawn Suit parts, so we might have to kick that off at the beginning of next episode. Because then after that it's going to be building said Prawn Suit, and then various modules for the sea truck, because we're going to be able to want to carry the Prawn Suit, we're going to be wanting to do all kinds of things with it. Right, okay. Have I got 6 titanium somewhere on me? Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excellent. Because that means I can just come over here and we can put another multi-purpose room down there. Excellent. And then we can make that absolute bottom one where we put the nuclear plant. See, I do like how you can see him when you come around the front like that. That's part of the reason I wanted to have that kind of like glass-fronted tower. Yes, 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 I know, you're after us. Right. And then in we come. Yeah, that dock, they've done really well with that.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Lovely, thank you. Right. And then we can... What do we actually need for a nuclear reactor? Unpin that one, pin that one. Lead. I've got a sneaking suspicion we're not going to have the lead. I want to do that. We need a ladder. What do you mean I'm short on titanium? There should have been enough in the sea truck. And I should have been within range to just grab that. Are you telling me I wasn't? Thought there was some more in... not that one. Oh, apparently I did go through it. Okay, fine. So I need 1 piece of titanium. Right, okay. Let's just check some of the components for this. So, can I make an advanced wiring kit? Yes. Can I make the plasteel ingot? No. I'm missing, apparently, a lithium. Well, that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Right. We've got tons of batteries now. So we can put that one there. Take that out, put that one there. That's 3 dead batteries on the charge. Right, so lithium should be all over the place on the floor out here. There we go. And then it's 3 lead, and that's the bit I can't remember. I don't know that I've got 3 lead. Metals. No, I haven't. Right, okay. So we're going to go on a lead hunt for the last few minutes. Because then we can get that nuclear reactor sorted. Okay. We should be able to get some lead over in this direction. Oh no, that's lithium again. I was like, oh, is that magnetite? Magnetite's another big one that I need. I think I'm way too high for magnetite. I think I need to go much deeper. Right, Okay, come on. Where are some of the lead deposits? Oh, that got dark quick. Right, are you lead? No, you're copper. Come on. Oh, that's got really dark really quick. Okay. Right, come on. 3 pieces, that's a reasonably tall order. Reasonably tall order. Ooh, it's so dark out here. That's sandstone, that's the gold one. That's silver. That's salt. That one's silver again. Where is some lead? I want to say it's fairly common in the coral archways, which I thought were in this kind of direction. That's all silver. That's all silver still. Oh, this looks slightly coral archway-ish. Yeah, here we go. Right, okay. Hopefully there will be some around here. Looking on the walls. That one's a silver. Silver. That's what I want. Okay, there's one. How many of you are looking at me now going, oh, you should have brought the truck? You know, with all these brute sharks floating around. Come on. I don't want much. Just want another 2 pieces of lead. And then I will leave you alone. See, that was cooperative. Just one more, please. Silver. Titanium, that's fine, because I think we need that for the ladder. Right, excellent. That's our 3 lead. Cool. So now we can go back and we can build that nuclear reactor. Right, home we go. Okay, wow, 500 meters away. That is further than I thought it was. Yeah, I really should have brought the truck for that. Because that is going to be a few minutes to get back. Well, maybe not that many minutes, but it's going to be a bit of chit-chat time. So how are you all doing today? It's, yeah, just one of those ones where you got to pass the time. But we'll get back.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yeah, alright, okay. There's some O2. It's chilly up here, though. And there we go. Right, and we're going back. So, yeah, so this nuclear reactor should really, really sort out any power problems we've got. Because between it and the bioreactor, we should be pretty sorted. Okay. Right, and in we go. And then we go down to... Oh, hello. Right, how are you actually doing? Right, you've nearly burnt through all of your fish. That is not so helpful. Right, there's our ladder. Here is our nuclear reactor. And I now have... one. Ah, I must have filed the others away. Alright, we'll go and get those. But that should give us plenty of power. Two, three, there we go. That's all those rods. And of course, they should only be kicking in. Oh, wow, that's quite an ominous whoop, isn't it? Yeah, they should only be kicking in if we are out of using our solar power. So I think they tier. But yeah, going to want to know what to put in here instead of that featherfish. Or is the featherfish the best thing? Right, okay, so in here, I want the alien containment, which is going to be glass and titanium. I bet I don't have enough titanium. Oh, I don't have enough glass. Okay, so we're going to need to get some quartz. Okay. There we go. There's our power requirements. Climbing up quite nicely. However, that is where I'm going to leave it for this week. Looking at here at all of our fish. So thank you very much for those that have come along and watched it. As usual, likes, comments, subscriptions, they will help the channel grow. They help get this out in front of other people. Also, bear in mind, next week this will be out on a Wednesday. But yeah, other than that, I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you very much for coming along, and I will catch you all next time.